Hello, my Taurus collective. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. And Taurus, feel free to take in what resonates, let go of what doesn't. It is a general collective read for the sign of Taurus. And push subscribe. Doesn't cost a thing. Helps to promote the channel, helps to support the channel, get these readings to you every week, which I so love doing. And I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing another giveaway, same deck, Ethereal Visions deck. The link is in the description box below. It's also pinned in the comments for you. And I'll be picking a lucky winner at the end of March. All right, so another giveaway. And you'll be able to see the cards up close and personal as I have a multi-view camera here. Check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, as you could find nuggets of resonance in those. Let's see what we have this week for Taurus. King of Swords. High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, the Magician, 9 of Swords, and the Hierophant. Ding, 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 ding. Hierophant is your power card, Taurus. It is your power card. Let's take a little look-see around the room here. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. This is how I do my spreads every week. This is how I do my readings. I read from right to left, and I usually don't deviate unless I've got some bonus content, bonus material, which can be very fun. But this is how I do my weekly readings. So I read from left to right, and this is the path of the current situation. This is normally the block, the challenge, the conflict, something that needs to come up into your field of awareness if it already hasn't. Then we have the middle path, which is the path of higher self. This is from God, Spirit, angels, universe, spirit guides, any higher realm being. This is what they want you to remember. And keyword is remember. Because we have each of these energies in our system. It's intrinsic to our being. We have every energy of the tarot. And so this is what higher self wants you to remember, to cultivate, to meditate on, use it as guidance. Then we come to the possible outcome path. And this is the path, I do say possible because I honor that free will is the strongest law in the universe. And so this is a possible outcome for you that we'll take a look at. Okay, Taurus? So let's start with the path of the current. We've got King of Swords, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Pentacles. Something's happening to you, Taurus, in the mental faculty. Okay, not like a disease or anything, but more so like a struggle with your thoughts, with clarity. You're not using your intuition as much with this. It's very it's almost as if you're keeping thoughts inside you, and it's doing maybe more harm than good, or maybe you're keeping thoughts inside for now because you need to do some further healing. It's almost as if like something surprised you and it's like, oh, I thought that was healed, but you know what? It's not all the way healed yet. And really, honestly, it's okay. But we come to these realizations of where we're at. It's like accepting where we're at. Okay. And it's like from this point, we start to heal that side of it, or that layer of something. It's almost like a layer of something came to the surface and it almost surprised you in a way. It almost was like, whoa, I didn't think that I still had this in me, but I do. I still carry this. Okay. Let's get a little deeper for Taurus from their current path, please. Let's go a little deeper. 6 of Wands. All right. And the 3 of Wands. Okay, so there's been some delay on your vision. It's like whatever you were, maybe you thought that, again, you were healed. Like you are healed in this for the most part, but it's almost like this other layer of it birthed for you. And it's a knock to your ego. It's a knock to your ego, your self-confidence at this time. I don't think that you are at a place where you want to talk about it or expose it right now. It's like you're keeping it locked inside for now to kind of see and kind of let it percolate and see what you want to do with this newfound kind of layer of this deep thing. Very interesting energy coming from you, Taurus. I'm going to go into higher self. Higher self says 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. This is you coming to that place of reconciliation within yourself. this is a very inside job for you, Taurus. What's going on right now? It's very inside. Two of Cups is the urge to merge. Well, merging is with other, but sometimes we need to merge within ourselves. We need to merge a layer of ourselves or a perception, or something needs to get unified. Something needs to come together, have some balance, have some unity within in order to bring it out. Okay. So it's like this, it's like, don't put the cart before the horse, right? So Three of Wands in your current is showing me that you're not ready. You don't feel ready. You don't feel prepared. And it's almost like this thing kind of crept up on you and kind of shocked you a little bit. I don't want to say shock, but maybe it's more of like, oh, there's that layer that I never really thought of, or I don't go there. I don't venture there. So why is it coming up for me right now? Or I didn't think I needed to deal with it on this level. But higher self is telling you, no, you need to integrate that in order for your journey to go forward and ahead. Six of Swords is all about that kind of that necessary, but not, I don't want to say painful, but it's like that necessary journey to venture forward kind of into the unknown too. Okay. It's like, I kind of know what I need to do here. I need to just start that journey of taking it out. And then we have Five of Wands, which is all about like that increased vision, increased focus on your goals, knowing what to kind of like how to fight about it in a way, knowing how to react to the struggle of it, knowing that there's a goal at the end. There's always a purpose. There's always a purpose to whatever we're going through. And it's like that mining the jewels card, but it's like having that faith in it, right? What do we have for Taurus? What do we have? Let's give a little deeper. Give us a little deeper for Taurus. Higher self, please. Justice. Oh my goodness. Yes, Taurus. Yes, yes, yes. 2 and 4, and then 5 and 6. Just even the 2 and 4. Let's look at that. Let's take a look at that. The integration is going to support you. Okay. 4 of Wands is all about that support. It's showing you you've got that support in you. You've got that stability in you. Think of 4 legs to a chair. Think of 4 legs to a table. Okay. If you took one away, the table would wobble. It's just 4 of Wands is all that support system. It's all of that gaining that ground, that base, coming back to base, coming back to your authentic self, the truth of the matter. Okay. And the fact that you've got King of Swords as your first card that came out. And then now we see Justice, Lady Justice here. She's got a sword too. She's wielding a sword. She is also wielding a balance though. And that's you just coming to kind of like this cause and effect with it, knowing how to go forward with it, with that balance, keeping that balance in mind, that fairness to all parties, that feeling of really kind of authenticity too. Whenever I see Justice, I just think of authenticity to the max, speaking your truth through it. And I honestly think too, like with the 5 of Pentacles here, that's the acceptance of like, oh wow, I do need to do some healing here. There needs to be some spiritual reformation, deep healing. Justice is just you getting closer to that acceptance, that authenticity that brings you to this place of, okay, I accept this. Fair enough. Let's see what we have. Okay. It's like that baseline of fair enough. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I'm here. I'm accepting this. This is a part of who I am. I need to integrate something. I need to make that kind of necessary passage, that rite of passage almost, to get that new scenery, to get that, develop that new perspective, person on this person, place, thing, situationship within oneself too. Really beautiful and profound path of higher self. It usually is, but this is like very, I think it's like touching on all the points here for you. It's touching on all the points of your conflict for you. Beautiful conversation. Let's go on to the path of the possible outcome. Magician, 9 of Swords, and the Hierophant. Wow, Taurus. Wow. Okay. Well, 2 major arcana for one thing. These are, this to me indicates it's like very fated, very higher spiritual lessons, things you came in to learn when you incarnated. So it's not very extremely like essentially nitty gritty. Okay. It's not nitty gritty stuff, even though it kind of feels like it at times. I think that this is a very intense movement for you, an intense shift, an intense integration. It's almost as if it's an initiation too. Okay. It's an initiation to kind of like test you to see how much you're willing to kind of renunciate your old ways, renunciate an old pattern, kind of renunciate almost an old trauma that keeps coming up for you in a new way. It's a test to see how much you've integrated, how much you've healed. The outcome, though, is you really, especially with the Magician and the Hierophant, it's like saying like, you really mine the jewels. Okay, the Magician has all the tools at his disposal. And he takes from above and brings it below. Okay, he takes from above and he brings it below. So he takes, again, I feel like this is a big spiritual reformation for you, a big spiritual theme for you. And it's you taking it and making something with it, really making something with it. The Hierophant is all about you coming to your value system, getting to know it. Talk about getting authentic, okay, with the Justice card. This is authenticity for you. And obviously, it happens to be your power card, which is so cool in and of itself. But this is you really stepping into that power, stepping into what you hold sacred. It might be a new journey for you, which is not easy. It's very intense. That's what Nine of Swords, that's a card of intensity. It's a card of, it's like really the peak of something before it just diminishes and washes away and passes on. Okay, because the Ten of Swords, this is Nine of Swords, then the Ten of Swords is this guy on the floor, face down with all these swords in his back, okay, with 10 swords in his back. And it's like, nope, that's dead. It's done. It's done. No more. So the Nine of Swords to me is you really, first of all, listening to higher self, going forward with this, okay, taking on that reformation that needs to take place. And it's the peak of it. It's like, okay, here it is. It's intense. You're birthing something. And man, are you going to birth something with the Magician and the Hierophant? Something new, something kind of unprecedented too. There's going to be like a whole new shift, a whole new value system, a whole new way that you look at whatever this is, a whole new way that you look at life. And I just keep coming back to it's you mining the jewels, okay? Even though it is intense, it's intense. It can get very intense. It's like you still have that mining the jewels, making magic out of it. That's still on the forefront of your mind. Give me more for possible outcome for Taurus, please. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. I mean, without major arcana, you got the best kind of minor arcana for you. This is you with so much stability, so much security, so much support, knowing it's there, authentically. Queen of Wands is all about authenticity, holding that vision, anchoring into your vision. It's maturity. Again, I feel like King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, she taps into inner spiritual will, divine will. He taps into, earth resources. He's very plugged into emotions, things, physicality, surroundings, the world, basically everything, the cosmos, everything. Okay, everything that you can perceive is King of Pentacles. And this is all the spiritual will. So to me, this is just like a rendition. It's like a double effect of what these two cards are. This is all spiritual will, spiritual divine will. It's the number one card of the major arcana. It is the consciousness realized itself, and now it's doing, it's making, it's doing, it's creating, it's creation, and it's part of creation, and it is creation, and it is the creator. This is more of the surroundings card. This would be more in tune with the King of Pentacles here. So she would be more in tune with the Magician. He would be more attuned with the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant together. This is all about the surroundings shifting, the values, the securities, the comforts, what you hold sacred, what you hold dear, what you have, knowing what you have intrinsic to your being, knowing your integrations, leaning on them, depending on them. Really cool. And then you've got this intensity in the middle. It's like, it's going to be intense, you guys. It's going to be intense. Wow. I'm going to go into my tarot sidekick now. And this is a deck that gives us prompts and questions to further deepen your read. So let's see where it wants to take us for our Taurus collective today. Where do we want to go? What's the next best step for me to take? What a beautiful question, Taurus. Gorgeous question. I'm going to go into my cozy tarot now. And we have the full potentiality of the tarot at our fingertips here. What's the next best step for Taurus to take, please? I'm going to pull 3 cards. I just feel like triads fit the mold here. Let's see what we've got. The World. Oh, wow. Queen of Cups. Yep. Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. The next best step for you to take, if I could talk, is just looking at this. Just looking at this. It is self-care. Self-care on a level that you've never done before. Okay? You have some healing to do. You have some healing to do. You have to realize your surroundings, your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas, your emotions. Those are all earth energies too. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about earth energies and earth resources. It's basically everything we can perceive. What do we have here? Queen of Cups is all about self-care, nurturing yourself, self-care, honoring your emotions. I'd say that honoring the feels of this is your first next best step to take. Okay? Self-care, even if it looks selfish as hell, Taurus, that's your next best step. Okay? If we're coming back to the current, healing, spiritual reformation, getting clear, getting authentic, coming back to focusing on healing, integration, merging with back to oneself, and that can look like a lot of things, can't it? I'd say with the World and the Ace of Pentacles, mostly, it's your kind of your physical surroundings. And I don't know what that means. Maybe it means you need to get in touch with nature more. Maybe it means you need to move out of your current home. The possibilities are endless here. Maybe it means you need to surround yourself with different people. Maybe it means you need a new support group. Maybe it means you need just a new surrounding altogether. Something fresh, something new, and honoring your feelings through it. Okay? Because our whole aim here is to heal through having a fresh perspective, fresh perception of something, looking at something with a new pair of eyes. Wow, Taurus. Profound. Just profound and rich. Super rich. I'm going to go into my Oracle of the Angels now. And this is a love note from the universe, kind of a kiss on the forehead from the angels for my Taurus collective. What do we have? Push subscribe. It's totally free while I'm shuffling here. Push subscribe. You can have this much fun every week. Taurus, let's see what we have for you here. Enter the giveaway. You could win these lovely cards that you see spread out here. Really great deck of cards. They've lasted forever. I've used them forever, years. And they still serve me to this day very well. Again, the link is in the description box below and in the comments pinned. What do we have for Taurus here? Door to the infinite. Doesn't this look a lot like the World card you got in your next best step? Wow. Let's read about it. Door to the infinite. Spending time in stillness can help you connect with the infinite nature of your being, the eternal part of you that is always connected with the divine. Taking time out to be quiet in nature or to practice yoga or meditation will be very beneficial for you over the coming weeks. Inside me is a door to the infinite. I take the time to go to my heart center and link up with heaven. In this serene place, I am eternal. Through this inner journey, I am able to see beyond life's challenges and reach the higher levels of my existence. My inner light is my greatest strength and my greatest wealth. Wow, Taurus. Yes, go to those places inside where you feel like you are linked up, the alignment, okay? Go to those places of alignment within, however you see fit, okay? And the next best step for you to take is to do that. It's that self-care. It's taking that time, okay? That time to access the door to the infinite. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It has been an utter delight and a pleasure. And until next time, joyful blessings.